In a heart-wrenching storyline, Gail Rodwell is prepared to make the ultimate sacrifice to help her granddaughter, Bethany Platt, as the fallout from Bethany's decision to undergo cosmetic surgery abroad takes a devastating turn. What started as an attempt by Bethany to boost her self-esteem has resulted in a life-threatening situation, leaving her family reeling as they scramble to support her in any way they can. However, the weight of her actions begins to bear down on the entire Platt family, especially her grandmother Gail. Bethany's decision to have liposuction in Turkey while writing an article on cosmetic surgery has turned into a nightmare. The procedure left Bethany battling sepsis and facing a long recovery. Worse still, Bethany's travel insurance doesn't cover the expensive treatment, leaving her family with thousands of pounds in medical debt. As they search for solutions, the pressure mounts on the Platts to find a way to bring Bethany home and get her the care she needs. Amid the turmoil, Gail takes the bold step of offering to sell the family home to raise the necessary funds for Bethany's medical treatment and transport back to the UK. The idea horrifies her son David Platt, who worries about the entire family being left homeless as a result of Gail's gesture. The Platt house has been a central fixture in their lives, holding memories and serving as a place of refuge during countless family crises. To lose it now would feel like the final blow to an already fractured family. Tina O'Brien, who portrays Sarah Barlow, Bethany's mother, has opened up about the emotional turmoil her character faces in this storyline. Sarah, who rushed to Turkey to be by her daughter's side, is hit hard by the reality of the situation. She's heartbroken and conflicted over Gail's willingness to make such a huge sacrifice for Bethany. O'Brien explains that Sarah feels a mix of emotions about her mother's offer to sell the house. While Sarah is grateful for her family's support, the idea of them giving up their home weighs heavily on her. Sarah definitely feels gutted and guilty that it's come to this, O'Brien says, acknowledging the emotional toll this situation has taken on the family. At the same time, there's a sense of relief that her family is rallying around Bethany, especially Gail, who has always been a pillar of strength. Sarah recognizes how devastating it will be for Bethany when she learns about what her family has been willing to do for her sake. The guilt of knowing her actions have caused such chaos is bound to hit Bethany hard, especially as her self-image and self-worth were already fragile. The emotional weight of the storyline is heightened by the social judgment that looms over the Platts. Sarah is all too aware of the judgment from neighbors and friends who may view Bethany's situation as self-inflicted. O'Brien touches on this, explaining that Sarah fears how the community will react to the news that Bethany traveled abroad for liposuction, only to face life-threatening complications. With the cost of living crisis affecting many families, asking for help or financial support feels particularly difficult. Sarah knows it's difficult to even ask people for money, O'Brien says, noting the additional layer of guilt and shame that comes with the family's financial struggles. Beyond the logistical concerns, Sarah is grappling with emotional pain over Bethany's decision. O'Brien reveals that Sarah had no idea that Bethany was even considering liposuction. This blindsides her, as the two have always been close. The fact that Bethany kept such a major decision from her mother hurts deeply, leaving Sarah to question whether she has failed her daughter in some way. The actress shares that Sarah isn't embarrassed by what Bethany has done, but she's scared of the judgment that her daughter will face. It hurts her that Bethany didn't feel as if she was good enough, O'Brien explains, voicing Sarah's inner turmoil. She's devastated that her beautiful daughter didn't feel comfortable in her own skin and wonders whether she herself bears some responsibility for Bethany's insecurities. As a mother, Sarah can't help but feel guilt, wondering if she could have done more to build Bethany's confidence and reassure her of her worth. As the Platt family rallies to bring Bethany home and navigate the aftermath of her surgery, the emotional stakes couldn't be higher. Gail's sacrifice, Sarah's guilt, and Bethany's recovery are all intricately intertwined in this storyline. The road ahead is fraught with uncertainty, both financially and emotionally, as Bethany confronts the consequences of her decision and her family works to piece together their shattered lives. For now, The focus remains on getting Bethany the care she needs, but the weight of Gail's potential sacrifice looms large, threatening to change the Platt family forever.